good morning, America. Good morning. I know you guys are not used to see me coming on anymore in the morning. Sometimes the schedule change, routine change, departing change, and return to do it differently. Good morning to you all. Pray I hope you are doing well this morning because I am here myself. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let me make sure the phone is on mute. Why is Facebook tripping? Why are you guys tripping? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, teacher. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? This Friday, TGIF. It's Friday here in my neck of the woods. I'm honored to be your host this morning on the Good Morning America show. Good morning, America. Good morning to all those that's watching here in America and around the world. Good afternoon, good evening. It's after 10 o'clock here. It's 10:25 a.m. here, and is after 11 on the East Coast. It's after 7 in California, Las Vegas, Arizona, prime time. It's good evening in the UK. I don't know the time in Australia, but I'm sure it's early. It's midnight in Australia. It's midnight in Australia because one time I told her myself was talking. She said, "Well, 3 a.m." when she was talking to me. So actually, it's a bedtime. It's bedtime in Australia. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to wherever you are this right now was watching me live. I'm live on Popular Demand. Pray I hope you are doing well. Yesterday was Ufuma's solitary birthday, so we just relaxed, spent the day quietly. I rested, day errands, came home, day errands again. As a mom, you are never less busy, you always be busy. That too is part of the job. Being a mother is all part of the job. And what else? It was just a quiet Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Friday, TGIF. Please don't forget to support the show. There's no stop watching. The reason why you don't see me too active is that because people watch you and they don't give you anything. So it's a waste of time. I get paid for the views and the comments, but it's nothing. It's nothing. You know, I keep it real. So if I'm coming to entertain, at least let me get something in the cash app and the sell, the PayPal. It give me courage to come more often to entertain. Entertainment is not free. How you doing? How you doing? Well, what can I say this morning? Anthony went to prison. They said when you go to prison, there are steps before you get to your actual bedroom. There are steps they have to take in transitioning you to your permanent cell room. I was watching and listening to all of that on the internet yesterday, just to learn more about, you know, it just caught my eyes. This particular story just got me very emotional as a mom. For a 19-year-old boy to go and spend all those months and days and weeks. Can you imagine? Prophet Key said we went to South Beach for 6 months. If that true Prophet Key is at South Beach, you can imagine what Prophet Key going through. They talk less of somebody who going to spend all of those time behind bars. So it's no mother that gave birth to a child will not think about that labor. If you know what I mean. No mother that have given birth to the child will not think about that labor called Anthony. Hi, Stevie. There was something about that case that drew the attention of so many Americans here in America and all around the world. And he's going to prison in Texas. But they don't know if they're going to transport him somewhere else, far. They don't know yet. His parents are still trying to plea bargain, as we are hearing on the news. You know, the particular case gets too many lawyers, so many lawyers, self-made lawyers in this case. And when it comes to the self-made lawyers, when it comes to where that's the part now we talk until I fell asleep on Tuesday night. How's about the dead? That's a great question. But surprisingly, the African American community, they are not happy. They are not happy. And when you say the truth, you will pick up a lot of enemy because of this case. What's about the dead? That's a great question. People are not considering the dead in this case. They are considering the living. I don't know why. Even the old black Americans are taking to the internet and saying no. It is wrong for somebody else to take, for one person to take another person's life. It's absolutely no. So I don't know. Camilo Anthony 19 was sentenced to 35 years in prison for the April 25th fatal stabbing of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. On Texas jury found him guilty of murder following an altercation at a high school track altercation at a high school track meet in Frisco, Texas. I mean, they give and take. This case is worth paying attention to for every step out of the way. This was a fatal stabbing. And the jury did not give him no how you call it? Even, they were even, good morning, Kitty. They were even lucky they didn't get him life. Seriously. They were lucky they didn't even give them the gas chamber. They call it as it is. This particular case is a gas chamber case. An eye for an eye case. So I said, I'm still overwhelmed. I'm still surprised. I mean, to see African Americans ranting, yelling all over the place. People are saying that her mom did nose job. She did her nose. Her nose was not the way or looking on tape before after the fundraising. I don't know how true it is. I never saw her nose before this fundraising. But exactly her nose to say that she did something, she did some work on her nose. I don't know how true it is about the nose situation. But that's the situation on grammar, people. This case is very, very troubling. This case is very disturbing. This case, I would say, is one of the most. Concerning cases in this country for such a time. A 19-year-old start, or 17-year-old. And you expect people to say no, it is wrong. But I see a lot of them saying it was self-defense. And the next question, the same question will keep asking. What message would that send to other boys his age? What message would that send to other boys his age? That it's okay when your friend may you fake it, go in the quality, go in the car, go take you back home for the safe like a kid. When you marry, you go to the kitchen, left you can't push on your friend. What message are we sending to our boys? That's the greatest question in all of this. What is the message in all of this? In as much as it is pathetic, it is it's just it's a case here. I myself, I'm like, okay, then I don't know. So that's the case of Camilla Anthony. He got 35 years. They said there are still chances for plea bagging. The verdict was read. It does not mean it's the final in law. You can say plead. I think I read to that. Yes. Come on, Ellen. I think I read to that. The boy who he killed past said he will go to every parole meeting. The boy past said he will attend every parole meeting. Wait. I don't know why, but that's what I read. He will attend every parole meeting. I mean, in other news, they say he's asking the court to appoint him a lawyer because he doesn't have money. Nobody cares over now. The case, the verdict have already been read. The only thing now is to plea bagging now. So the money, what did they do with the money they raised? They raised almost $1 million, as stated to be corrected. 600,000 plus, right? That's a life imprisonment case we're talking here. The Bible said that shall not kill. So when somebody kills somebody, we shouldn't put into the gas chambers. I agree, but this is a life sentence. Oh, to appeal. Okay. This is a life sentence case. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people will not like me for this, but this is a life sentence situation we are discussing here. This is now a 35-year situation here. A 17-year-old boy lost his life innocently. He was stabbed to death. Do you know what it means before you die from stabbing? How painful it is? To die from stabbing, somebody just take a knife and took it in your chest before you die now. You're not drinking cold water before you die. Before you die, you feel it real pain. I think that pain say even more than childbirth. Let's look at it in that. before you even die, the pain you will feel morning when you now more pregnant. And they say push. I mean, I just want to keep it real this morning. And you are surprised. People are actually saying nothing wrong with it. But people, something wrong with you. Yes. It's a life sentence case. He locked it in, slap him with life. He locked the judge and now slap him with life imprisonment. When somebody stab you, can you imagine when you do C-section? When you do C-section and they cut you, they're gonna give you medication to keep that place numb before they use a knife on you. After the C-section, my people, they will not thinking, hey! After C-section, you even want to put your hand under your tummy to wash them. For me, I don't feel that sensation. It will take months before I even get that feeling under my tummy. When they stitch that place, when that soul start getting healed, when you start feeling that, you know, when you start getting healed, yes, the what I think, hey, Jojo, they tell me about somebody very sensitive, somebody just in there for work, a way to be okay, no problem, in all right. No, it's not. Appearance. African Americans, Ghanaians, Nigerians, they put brewer rep alone. They stand for the truth. This is not about race, this is not about color, this is not about sentiment. This is about justice. This is about justice. It should be about justice. Let justice prevail in this case. We should be praying that the poor parents will heal. Somebody probably chat too. Yes, accountability. Accountability. Somebody got to stand up and say, yes, I did something wrong. Yes. My people, for the sake of the truth, for the sake of the truth, let's stand for what is right. Wrong is wrong. So yesterday, South Africa and Mexico when I ate in soccer. And I see a lot of Africans were on the side of the Mexicans because of what the South Africans did to their own people, Africans. So who won again yesterday? Who won again yesterday between South Africa and Mexico? And I don't blame us for standing on the side of Mexico. Hola, Mamacita, Viva Mexico. Georgia, who won again? Yeah. Mexico 0-2. Good. Good job. I see George Buya when football reality meets Liberian legend. So George Buya is here doing his thing too. 2 giants, 1 vision. FIFA president Gianni Infantino sat down with Liberia president George Buya, Liberia former president. Liberia former president. Let me introduce the word former. We got a president. George Buya is the former president of the Republic of Liberia. You see? So these are the things that is catching the eyes of the public. It has brought a lot of division in this country. The particular Anthony case. Pastor will not be speaking to Memo. Memo will not be speaking to Pastor. Because Pastor say the truth. People will be leaving churches. Don't attend churches anymore because the pastor said the truth. I can feel that in my bones. It's okay. We are all respected for our opinion. You know what I mean? You can say, okay, I choose not to stay with, I choose to stay with. Of course. But the fact still remains. Somebody's child was murdered. So in other news, Sonic went to Darale, Ivory Coast, and was visiting all the old places there, the old schools there, St. James, all the old terrain that he used to live in when he was in Darale. Watching him, I said, well, I never lived in the Ivory Coast, but therefore I way back to refugee days in Freetown. Say, wow. When you see the classrooms there in the country, then you say, Jack, God take you. You brought us this far. When you see classroom, is this a classroom? Or an old abandoned building? I mean, like if you take today, the only thing that ran through my mind, I say, God, thank you for this great country. Because if this is a classroom, then I don't want to see what classrooms will be made of. In those days, there no kind of classroom that were beaten to us. And that's all. In those days, you sit in that kind of classroom, you say, yeah, in class. When you travel to the country, everything is just small to you. I beg you all. The woman said, and I repeat, she and the man, everything all right. The other case they had to discuss. Stardust, my people. Stardust melted yesterday. She had a meltdown yesterday. I didn't even know that Stardust had a beautiful daughter, 14-year-old daughter. Stardust is still in her feelings. I don't know what he reached me. Actually did to the people to know. We really need to caution a particular rich man here. What he reached me did to the people to know, oh my people. Stardust stay in her feeling will reach. We can't reach me penny. Don't care on Stardust left side. When you can't reach me penny, Stardust would be very, very rude to anybody that come away. But I think yesterday she was actually talking to her husband. I don't know if that's her estranged husband But she was talking to her husband yesterday. Not rich man. And she's still saying that she might make her way to Ete. Yeah. She said rich man promised to marry her. And all of that good shit. But Santa, here's my honest advice to you this morning. Stop crying for the children. Stop crying for the children. It's not nice. The children don't need to see you crying. Yeah. Stop the crying for the children, yeah? I know sometimes it's hard. But don't let the children see your tears. I mean, she can come with me. As long as she's not misbehaving. She can come on board. But as long as she's not misbehaving, throwing tantrum, she can throw a little shade here and there. You know, yeah, call my baby daddy. You know, yeah, call the most handsome man I've ever met. Oh, yes, yeah, call my handsome Loma man. You know. But no hating, no stabbing, no gun, no guns, no threatening, no pushing, no shoving, and all of that bullshit, you know? Yeah. If she can deal without, then she's good. Because I don't like violence. I don't like people that hate on people. I don't like people that shock people. I don't like people that slap people. I don't like people that can punch their friend. I'm lucky. So if she can do without, that's good. No side chick left me, huh? My next question this morning is where is Stanton Peabody? Stanton Witherspoon, I'm sorry. Where is Stanton Witherspoon? Of course. Where is Stanton Witherspoon, my people? Is Stanton Witherspoon still on Spoon TV? Somebody called me on Tuesday, and the person said, woman of God, pay attention to details. Stanton Witherspoon is not on the air like he used to be. I said, for how long? The person said, I've been for days. Have anybody taken notice? Yesterday, I didn't watch Spoon TV. I didn't go on the page. So I don't know if he was there or he was not there. Was Stanton there yesterday? I saw someone posted that he's on trial in. Okay, they say he was there yesterday. No, they said the man was there yesterday. You know it come to Stanton. Ellie, when I tell you, Ellie will be on Stanton's side. Let me see. Yes, somebody called me to tell me. I said, I don't know. Yes, Stanton was there. June 11. He was there. He was there because somebody said they were not seeing him there. And I'm sure that Stanton is dealing with his problems privately. Because like people, when you can't on the show, you can't explain. Yeah. You can't explain. They're going to say, somebody said they told this that Witherspoon, that she was the only person that was on the platform. But I think the reason why Stanton not coming to tell you, yeah, what happened with legal battles? They will use that against him in the court of Facebook. So he's not saying fuck. Eh? Or using for her on the platform? So, yes. So, I say, I think a lot of people waiting to see Stanton behind bars. Abby, I'm going to call you. A lot of people are waiting to see Stanton behind bars, and I don't know why. Because the person said, "Well, pay attention to details." So I said, "What happened?" He said, Stanton have not been on the air now for a while. I said, "I don't know. I've been paying attention to a lot of details." So, yeah. So, let's give and take the money. My people. Let's give and take for once. Stanton is the face of Spoon TV. He's the CEO. I show you he's the founder of Spoon. So when he's not showing face on the platform and we see other panelists being the host, they erase eyebrows. People want to know where is he? What's going on? Especially not forgetting what happened going on behind the scene, or not behind the scene, on the scene with the whole legal battle, you know. For me, if you ask me the morning, I would say I thought the case is over. If you ask me, but one thing about the country, the case can be over. That case will be dragged until 2035. They will keep postponing. Yes, so I think that's why the person called me to ask me if I will pay attention to details. And I told them no. Since Stanton had not been showing face on Spoon. I said, oh, well, I don't know. And that how I said to, you know, I decided to bring it up on the platform this morning. But he was there yesterday. The date here is June 11. He was there yesterday. Secondly, what else I want to say this morning before I leave this place? What else I want to tell you? Vicky Gray. Somebody just send it to my messenger, sweetheart. The people you send it here, when I see it. Yes. You see what's on the just now? On what's up? What are you? Okay, but thank you. Thank you. I saw you already. Send already, yeah? Okay. Whoever sent me that letter, send it to Messenger. Because when you send it to the phone, I can't read nothing. Have you guys noticed? Send a thing to my messenger. Told you. Vicky Gray has been wearing a lot of long sleeves in Liberia. And we all know that Liberia is a very hot country. But I see Vicky wearing a lot of long sleeves. Wait, she not being hot? Something is not right. I mean, what is going on with the long sleeves? The climate, the weather. It's too hot for the dressing. Something wrong with her skin? I mean, she's inappropriate eyes, so we'll criticize her too now. Everything, we can't just be clapping all the way. Why is that top fake gray in long sleeves? In a climate like that? Oh man, I can't really in Liberia. You cannot compare it to yeah. I don't care how it really in Monrovia. You cannot compare that weather to the weather here. It really is so humid. The heat coming from under the ground. Eh man? Give me what that to my full excuse. I mean, ask me, it's too hot. Oh, she's used to the heat. She lives in Atlanta. Oh, well. I don't know, but I think that weather too hot for that coffee. That's just for star. I think she just let long sleep. I think she just let long sleeves. Wow. I think she just love long sleeves. What do you think? Because I can just deal with her wearing. Anytime I see her, I can start kissing, I can start sweating. Good morning, Samuel talking. Every time I see her, I say, well, then they cannot be hot. Because Liberia is that kind of country. It's humid. Okay, there she go again. Okay, when you're talking about the professional dressing, she's dressing professionally. I understand. Yeah, again. I mean, all her outfits is giving the winter vibes. All her outfits is giving the fall looks. Okay, yes, she's dressing like she's back home. Yes, she's dressing like she's back home. I mean, I'm just asking though. Oh, leave me alone, man. The country too hard for plenty of it. For plenty of cover up. I mean, I was just concerned with the weather. Her choice of dressing. That's all. But anyway, all the same, a lot of people are criticizing. A lot of people too are criticizing her for putting her son in a Nigerian costume. But all the same, I don't know how many teeth in her mouth. I don't know how many teeth is in her mouth until you come and count her teeth. You want to go to Liberia to count how many teeth in her mouth? Is Vicky staying in Liberia? Or she's on her way back home? I mean, she better hurry on and leave that place. Yeah, man, I know you won't go kind of get to you or more. Or you won't put me in your killer. You won't put me in your killer? In your slack the poem? Your slack is what is the popo situation they can't handle? Okay. Yeah, she dressed a little slack. These are all old videos. It's true. Her latest video was on this morning. She dressed like open. We are going to play on the football field. This morning, she dressed like open. We are going to practice on the field. Yeah, she was mad now. She get it tired with it. Did I say her son ugly? I never said her son was ugly. I said anything but being ugly, yeah? Let's hear what she was saying this morning. Oh, man, what cool.
You're liable. So you're calling your boss. Hey, boss man, please. Boss man. Oh, shit. You're calling priest boss. Shit, I'm trying to be like you, big dog. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My birthday is the 28th. I'm about to go to the gym, y'all. First time going to the gym in Africa. I'm about to go to the gym. They offered me a free workout, so I'm about to go to the gym, release all this stress. Because, y'all, I've been on my feet since I got here. I haven't relaxed. I haven't done nothing. How are you guys? I'm doing so good. Request a live. I'm going to take 5 people on. Request a live. Let's go. I want to interact with everybody today. Request a live. I am so excited. I'm doing great, you guys. My birthday's coming up on the 28th. I'm so excited. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all of y'all. Yeah, my birthday's coming up. I'm super excited. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Request a live. I want to talk to y'all. Request.
Oh, he looked nicer than Nigeria off him.
Request a live. Good morning. Hi, good morning. How you doing? My shit's connected to me.
Okay, so we're not here to listen to somebody else. We're not here to listen to somebody else running the life. We're here to listen to her talking. So, I mean, yeah, oh God. It's that true. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know. I said we all now. Oh, Robert. Well, when it comes to Robert, nothing should be. When it comes to Robert, it should just be surprising. Sometimes it's just shocking the way Robert can just bounce on us, you know. 1 minute he interests, the other minute he pains, the other minute he orange way. So these days, nothing really surprised me. Robert will come up with anything, you know, to make his day bright and make other people laugh. I think that's what I see. Robert is nothing but the internet or internet sensation. And some people love to see him dressed that way, make them laugh. You know, it make me laugh too. Especially sometimes when I'm not expecting him to just pop up like that. And as you all know, he can leave one story. The story continues. When you peep for him, expect that the plan will continue for time indefinite. So what's about the drugs were brought into Liberia? They said drugs were brought into Liberia. Somebody wrote that under my comment section. That drugs were brought into the country. I think I read that what's the airlines? What's the name of that airlines? They said they're not going to go. Brussels said they're not going to be going to Liberia anymore. Is that true? Brussels said they will not be flying into Liberia anymore because of the drug situation. So where are they picking the drugs up from? It cannot be from Brussels. Good morning, Tutu. Vicky is a cancer, but she don't behave like one. Vicky love attention. Vicky will buy her way for attention. That one is undeniable. Vicky loves, she craves. If she gotta spend $1 million on attention, for attention seeking, she will do that. I totally agree. That one, I totally agree. There are some people who just love attention. They crave attention. They pay people all just for attention. I don't know if people take on the fake teeth. I thought it was an implant. I thought it was implanted in her mouth. And for a second, I didn't even know that Vicky or worry any fake tooth.
I call Dr. Vicky. I have a great piece of advice. If you listen to me, fine. If you don't listen to me, it's on you. The way the country high, we can't even afford to send one out of bounds anymore. And the way I think in Liberia, maybe all the other little by here. Now, I'm not saying you don't have money. But in Liberia, make sure you don't owe nobody in America. You don't owe student no. Make sure you don't owe the federal government any money. You don't even get pocket ticket. Make sure. This message is for my little sister Vicky Gray. Oh, you call Dr. Vicky. I have a great piece of advice. If you listen to me, fine. If you don't listen to me, it's on you. The way the country high, we can't even afford to send one out of bounds anymore. And the way I think in Liberia, maybe all the other little by here. Now, I'm not saying you don't have money. But in Liberia, make sure you don't owe nobody in America. You don't owe student no. Make sure you don't owe the federal government any money. You don't even get pocket ticket. Make sure. This message is for my little sister Vicky Gray.
Oh.
Oh, you call Dr. Vicky.
So why her name is telling Vicky he live in Minneapolis here? That Vicky should make sure she owe no student loan, she owing nobody. With all the spraying she doing in Liberia.
A man can marry you and
well. Where is Lorraine? Where is Lorraine? Where is that girl? Lorraine? Lorraine? What Lorraine need? She from Minneapolis here, man. Unless she like to go to Liberia all the time. That's the same thing that happened to the late Tato Cassell. Me, I know. Call back or make her come here and bring you on. That's the same thing that happened to the late Tato Cassell. About a way you trying to tell her. Lori Gay. Where's Lori Gay? I love that girl. Lori is a person who is simple. She don't give a damn or who rap about any rap. Oh, Facebook went down a few minutes ago. Oh, no, why not show you my numbers up there? Oh, they want Facebook, yeah. Lorena. Her name is Lorena, you're right. Call back if they. Lorena Gay. Lorena Gay is a piece of mess. So on a drama always on her end. Somebody said you said Rose daughter would not do. Me? I'm not kept saying. But why is declining? You are trying to bring you on so you can sit at it on your own mouth. I said nothing about Rose daughter case. Oh. Concerning she will not do time, she will do time. Oh. Unless you come and explain it to us. If say come and explain your own words, you work at the jail. If I wanted to ask you, said, what honey? I wanted to ask you, if say this boy that was sent for 35 years to prison. When you get to prison, how do the system work? I wanted you to educate us. If say you know the Facebook here, people try to stay with people who they like. When you favor them, they will stay. When you favor them, they go against. So other people do it in a crime. When you
Hey,
keep
get
people,
bad service. That's why. No, me and somebody had
oh,
an argument or debate yesterday. They said that why Sarah can't be that naive to say that kind of thing.
no.
That's how I said I asked you.
When you think what happened, anything I say, and I repeat on the platform,
Yeah,
the lady didn't start being bad for now. Right now, it started for the time she was a child, right? And her
yeah, I guess.
upbringing. But I said nothing about she would not do. Ah, no, no, no. What are your
Yeah,
friend go? Oh? Now your
yeah.
friend go. Eh?
Sarah can't say that kind of thing. Can't be that naive.
So you tell us this morning what you expect?
Oh, I thought was, but don't say she'll do time. See ya. Hella. Yeah. That thing, I know one team, and she gonna do time. Ain't no if and but and maybe about that.
Mm, okay. So she will do time for possession, but instead of corner for her, her
It
man
doesn't
say it's her
matter.
friend.
It was in her hand. When the police came, it was in her bag. It was in her possession. And then for them to say the gun had a body on it, she gonna have to explain all that's a big crime. That's a big deal.
Okay,
That thing no joking thing for them to kind of explain it, oh, it was not it's not a brother, oh, it was not for her, it was for that's not how it's gonna work. That's a big deal.
okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. So, but my next question was, what the friend say? That my gun, that now her gun.
Different. Sorry, do you really think in your right mind? Me and you go somewhere, I come and say it for me. That person not taking that gun for them. First of all, the gun have a body on it. Who wants to own up to a gun that has a body on it?
What they call body?
The gun was used to kill somebody before. You didn't read a thing? Who gonna own up to a gun? You tell me you go somewhere, you get gun in your hand. You tell me say, oh, that gun in your hand for me. You crazy as
No.
hell. Especially when the gun have a body on it already. Nobody's gonna own up to that. She gonna have to explain that. She gonna have to explain her way out of court. I know for a fact now she don't want to put a body on the gun, but the fact that it was in her hand, in her possession, when the cop came and found it on her, that's a big crime. That ain't no, oh, should not do no time. Should just go and go say, oh, your honor is not for me. That's not how that shit gonna go. Absolutely not.
Oh. She must say, if you're not coming to sit this morning, I had no clue at all, Hete.
No, because me somebody about say, oh yeah, man, Sarah said the girl will not do. I said Sarah cannot say that. Like, how can she? Did you read the thing that what said she post? Like, ain't no way Sarah can say. I said, me ask you to do that. He said, don't be saying that kind of thing, Sarah.
I didn't say that.
Like, don't even sound right. Sarah, the gun have all right, fine. The people in the gun, the people in can tell, like the gun have killed somebody before, but the people in were not able to find the murder weapon. But however, they got the bullet that was from that gun, so they can match that bullet towards that gun. So that's how they can know the gun had a
Okay,
body
give
on
me,
it
give me.
before.
You know me, I want to see at to ask what thing I don't really have got to listen. So tell me what happened. What she was formed with a gun. What happened? What happened?
Article what the training post when
Yeah.
she went to go whatever she go do, the gun was in her possession. The police went in key and found the gun on her, and when they investigate the gun have a active body on it, Sarah. If a gun have a body on it, that mean that gun have killed someone before, but the police were not able to find the gun.
Or when the person died, the police could not. Well, the police was not able to find the gun.
Yeah.
But
So
now,
now they find a gun in her hand. So now they're gonna have to ask her to explain that bite that was on that gun. Even if it's not hers, the fact that she had that gun in her possession, she
yeah,
got a lot of explanation to do.
Jesus. Oh,
I said, me and my mom don't understand. I'll be talking to me, yeah, what make her a little crazy. I ain't know, oh, see how they going in, see our hands, so now we come and go to the court and tell your boy and say, oh, now see how I get it, or like if they get it, you crazy. You think a person, a normal man gonna say that gun for them? Nobody's gonna own up to that shit. She gonna have to talk her way, she gonna have to get a good, I know public defender, no, I say a good lawyer. I ain't gonna go find a little girl will do serious time. First of all, I don't know how Minnesota even work. In New Jersey, soon the police go and come and find a gun on you. That's automatically 5 years. Having a gun in your possession that's not registered to carry. Policeman kind in the car, and I get my license to carry a gun. They find a gun on me. That's automatic 5 years. A gun should not be in your possession if you're not licensed to carry.
Jesus.
So I don't know about I don't know about your state, but my state, that's automatic five
Okay.
years.
Okay, because she didn't have no license, first of all, to carry.
According to the article, she don't have a license to carry a gun. No.
Yeah. But now she's out on bail, right? Get there?
Oh, I don't know what she is though.
Yeah, she should be out on bail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that you take her next court date is coming
But
up.
yeah, but that doesn't mean you are on bail. That means it can be you still incarcerated and you're waiting for your next court date. Type you gotta say your next court date is coming up doesn't mean you're not in jail. You can still be in jail and get taken from the jail and go to court. That
Oh,
don't mean that you're not in jail. Gotta say your next court date is coming up. You still can be in jail. It's possible she's not in jail. I don't know. Maybe her mom bailed her out. But you can still be locked up and go to your next court date.
okay, because I heard the same bill was $3,000. So if that $3,000,
Three
take
thousand
part
dollars
of
for that
that.
kind of I saw that don't even sound right. $3,000 for that kind of charge? For a gun charge? $3,000? I don't know about your state though. That money too small for a gun charge.
Yeah, especially the gun that was used to murder
A gun that
somebody.
was used to kill somebody or active, that money too small. $3,000, that don't sound right to me. But if I had to say, maybe Minnesota,
Anyway,
if I'm speaking of New Jersey, so maybe Minnesota law is different.
the investigators will go and investigate to see where she is right now. I trust we got investigators on ground that know how to go through the system to know her whereabouts. I
Maybe her
trust.
parents, maybe she was bailed out, but just because they say she's going to go to court or whatever did does not mean she's outside. It can be she's still in jail. The jail will take her to court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they said the friend would never agree that the gun
But
was
tell
hers.
you agree right now. Go take one. You can't say it, but you can't say it for you. Even though you know in your higher for you, you're not going to agree to it because that's a big crime. You're going to be putting that. You're going to be taking responsibility of that gun, and you're going to have to explain yourself as to where you got that gun from, who gave it to you. Because that gun that's a gun if you want to need that for a crime scene. But they didn't find it. Now they find it with you. So now you gotta explain that.
Oh. There's something else I wanted to say. So,
Now
Kevin,
three thousand
and
dollar chunk change for a gun charge, for a bail for a gun charge. Unless it's Minnesota or New Jersey, you're not coming outside on no gun charge with
secondly,
$3,000.
so Kevin explain to us a few words about the whole thing that happened in Texas with the post. So, right now, where is he? Because last time I read your article, they said that
Oh,
when you go to, when you first go to prison, you don't just go to your cell room that you'll be in for all that time you're going to serve.
No,
The-
sir. What I put in did I bought bad.
uh-huh.
Because from what I know, again, I'm speaking from how where I work, and that's how
Mhm.
it is. When you go, let's say for example, I commit a crime, right? And I'm getting sentenced to prison. I will go to court. I will get my sentencing, right? But they're gonna take me back to the county jail,
Mhm.
right? The county jail is where I'm gonna sit at least 2 weeks to 30 days max. For whatever prison I'm going to serve time to, that person gonna have to come pick me up. There's no way you go to court and then right after your sentencing, you go to your prison. That's different. I never seen that happen before from
So
where
that
I.
what it said? That what it said that he went straight to his
Yeah,
prison.
the boy already in prison. The boy just left from court straight to prison. He's supposed to go to the county jail and sit there for
Mhm.
some time until the actual jail, he going, his home jail can't pick him up. But his own was different. I don't know why it was like that,
Okay.
but
So what's the difference? So going to the county jail, what difference does it make? Or it's
that's
just
just
a
how the rules
procedure?
are. See, how you're gonna go. Like for example, if a person goes to court today and gets sentenced to 10 years in prison, they're not leaving that courthouse and going immediately to the county to their home jail. They're going to come back to the county jail. The county jail is going to hold you until the prison gets ready to come and pick you up.
Gifted. So what's the difference? I mean, what's the big deal?
I don't know what's the big deal, but that's not how the procedure is supposed to be. However, that's a different state, so maybe it's different. But a lot of state, man, that's how it's supposed to work. New Jersey, Pennsylvania, you go sit in the county jail before you go to prison. You don't go to prison from court. I never seen it before. Like that button, the jail rush, everything.
So you're thinking that it's unfair.
I mean, yeah, that's unfair, but that's what it is. They rushed that boy, everything, even the boy sentencing, the boy got sentenced so fast. And then as soon as he got sentenced, boom, he go to his home jail. And then the home jail that they put the boy in, the boy while he stopped, the boy family member is the warden of that jail. Do you know what they can do to that boy in that jail?
What?
The jail on the boy too in Texas. The
Yeah.
warden for that jail, the man that or the person that oversees the entire prison is that boy uncle. They got the same last name. Do you know what that man can do to that boy in that jail?
What's
For
the small?
huh?
But the small rap was in the fool take what?
No, not even the food because the man are big self. The man are big dog. He's the warden. He oversees the entire prison. Whatever he said, that's what's go. He
So
can
what
get
what do you
inmate to
think?
beat that.
So what do you think might
He can
happen?
get a he can get an inmate to beat that boy up. Inmate, cause what the boy going at is people that I don't give a fuck anymore. Some people that they got life in jail. They got life. I mean life sentence. So he can get someone to hurt that boy. He can get someone to like do anything to that boy. The man is the warden. He oversees the entire jail. Whatever he says is what goes.
So get you think because you work in the prison system, I was asking you. So you think it's a possibility that you really get raped or eh?
He can, yeah, the man, Sarah, the man is the, stop crying, Nazi. The man is the warden. He can do anything
No,
to that boy.
forget what the foreign mob in the warning. What I'm saying, people like that, but who young and fresh to that, when you go to prison, it's a possibility of he getting
I
raped.
mean, it's possible, but it's also people that go to jail and don't get touched by other men. So I don't know. It all depends on him and how tough he stand his ground. I know people that been to prison before that did hella time and never been touched. So it's really up to him and his sexual preference and how tough he gonna be in that jail.
Oh.
You gotta be tough because there's people in there that already got life in prison. They don't have shit to lose. They don't care.
But you still stand the chance of appeal, right?
Definitely, but it doesn't mean that the appeal gonna be granted. It's a possibility. It doesn't mean he's gonna win the appeal. They better get some good ass lawyer.
And the boy pass say he's going to be at every appeal meeting. I don't know what he meant.
He's
The
gonna
boy
fight
that
it. The dad, the boy parents not gonna just sit down and say, "All right, they're gonna try to fight it too," because that boy trying to come out and that people trying to keep the boy in prison.
is that your son give thee?
Oh, and crying, one chicken nuggets. That boy
Kuna
trying to
no.
come out, and the people are trying to keep the boy in prison. Think the boy too bad. They're gonna fight us, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Okay, that's what supposed to say at least if you do good 17 years, 35 years, they say it's too much. But we're talking about somebody's life that was taken. This case is really bothering myself right here. It's ready. If you ask me today, it is because I got a son, even though he's autistic. But suppose it was my son. I mean, if you want to join the platform, you are free to join. You are welcome to join the platform to give your intake. It will be granted because now it's conflict of interest since the kid family is friends with the judge and DA. And DA, I beg you. Who say that me? Look, let's send the $23 to the platform. Let's send $23 each to the platform. Your sister sent 23 years old yesterday. Let's support the platform this Friday. I'm bringing you back. I'm bringing you back. I mean, this particular case is very disturbing. It's disturbing. I don't know how to say it, what to say, but it is disturbing. You know, the black community are disturbed. The black community, there's chaos going on all over the place. They are not happy. Thank you, Kenny. You should have gotten more. These people will never see their son. Sierra, every time you ask to pay bond, you only pay 10% of what they're asking. Yes, that one are true. Of course, that one are true. I heard that too. Every time you are asked to pay that 2,000, you only pay 200, right? That's what I heard too in the legal system. I don't know what's actually going on with Rose daughter. I never called Rose to ask her. I only heard on Facebook. And I see some people very happy. I mean, how can you be happy about other people's children getting in probably? Because you're not getting alone. Yeah.
Mm. Tell my service is bad where I am. Driving
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
All right, have a nice day. No, my feet hurt. You
You
want
talking to
chicken?
me?
Put a chicken nugget in the thing and eat it. No, my neighbor. I said, question.
That's why Rose pay 3,000.
That means
Oh,
that I boosted though. $3,000 for a gun charge. That's good.
Rose pay 3,000? I don't know. What should Rose pay? That my business ask Rose nothing about daughter. Apart from what she explained on Facebook that what I listen to. Other than that, I never even went past her to replay on what she said since that time.
But Sarah, you know, like back in the day, I was sending you the article okay, on the shit room. Like some boy, he killed his friend too in the high school, right? The boy only
Mm-hmm.
got 10 years. So why they get a boy all up in the years and for? All the boy keep putting it with a race car. Because how can the boy got all up in the years? 35 years, that small children, yes, down there. Then the other children get small, yeah, 10 years. So I didn't get a boy 10 years too. So it's the get bond was 300K, 300,000. And you said 3,000.
Oh,
Somebody said 300K in the comment section. Cause that money in talking is too small for a gun charge. 3,000? Yeah. No. If you cry for it, I'll not give it to you. Let me just tell you. You cry for it, and I will take it away from you. Oh, yeah, package came. That was fast. Hey, yesterday. I was like, quick delivery. That shit wasn't even 24 hours. Open it, let me see. Wow. Let me smell it.
So, what I wanted to tell you.
Mhm.
So, I don't really know about the whole role situation with daughter. Also, it's 300,000. So, that means the bond is 3,000, right? 10% of 300,000, right? You think?
Like the people say, I don't know how much the get bond was. I know that. They didn't put out one, see that one, the public record. Like the
300,000
people,
that somebody that
like
horse
the,
money there.
but when you go to when you go to the Bell's bond, they will only take to bring 10% of that.
So, I think that the 10% the posting as all the thing at 3,000.
Okay. I
Oh,
thought you said I
30,000.
thought you said the whole bond was 3,000. I'm like, wow.
10% of 300,000, they say it's 30,000.
It's not 3,000. It's 30,000. So that means
Yeah,
she bound her daughter.
30,000.
That means she bound her daughter out with 30,000.
So, if she don't have the money, then she stays there.
Absolutely yes.
Because as of now, we don't know if her money is in or she's out. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
Yeah, if the people didn't get you bond, you can afford to pay the bills bond. You can come out. You'll stay out until your court date. There you go.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So, 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 from the look of things, we don't know if the little girl is still in or she's out. If the bond was paid, the bill bond, we don't know. And I'm not going to sit here and lie, like I said. Ellie, stop eating with your hands like this, man. Don't make me hungry in the morning.
Maybe the best, yeah. See, a child been you doing anything, right?
Because her mom said she was not doing anything because she don't listen. But I know she would listen to people. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh,
She would
Jesus.
listen. So I mean, this situation is very is very.
Oh, they said the bond was 30,000. Everybody got different numbers. Me, I don't know.
You know, the bond was 30,000. 10% of 30,000 is
It's
3,000.
3,000.
Over 3,000 that money.
I say if it was that small, then her mom definitely
Yeah, Rose can
wouldn't
pay that
buy
money.
her.
Yeah.
She better
Yeah,
go
Rose
to
can.
court. She better go to court though.
Oh, so if she don't go to court again, that's a problem, eh?
Hey, whoever buying her out, whoever stole her bond, she gotta go to court.
Hmm. So you better go to court, sweetheart.
And
Don't
her mom buying her out. Sure, her mom will make sure she go.
don't overlook it. So yeah, we don't know who stole her bond. We don't know if she's out or she's in. That's a speculation. We don't know if the little girl is still in or she's still out. I will still call little girl because she's a little girl, just trying to be frisky and teach you all grown. And you know that, or you know you're grown, but you want outgrown. And these are the consequences. You can make nobody tell you, say, hold my bag, hold my purse, drive my car, because you don't know what in that pussy car they plenty.
Hold on. First of all, who the fuck tell you say I said because I work in prison, I know the rules. Bitch, of course I know that when you go, if your bail is high, you go to bail's bond, they can lower your bail. Who the fuck don't know that? I don't even need to work in the prison to in the jail in the prison to know that. That's just thing that everybody know. So what the fuck is y'all talking about over here? Who don't know that if you go to Bell's Bond, you pay 10%, you come outside? Who don't know that? Maybe Ciara don't.
Whatever you send it to my messenger. If you say anything to the phone, I will not see us. We are. Thank you. Eh. I mean, I don't. I can't say much, because I don't know the circumstances of what's going on right now. I don't know if the little girl is out or she's in. I don't know if she was bailed out and when, how. I'm bringing you back. I'm bringing you back. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with her. Mhm. Call ma for what? You call her, ma. Why you call her, ma? Call back, Vic. Give there. Yeah, man. Don't let the poor people in situation they can't on their own. I don't know if this little girl is staying in jail or she will bail out. Let's call Rose page and see if Rose has said anything concerning that. Let's see if Rose has said anything concerning her daughter being out or in. And I know you know Rose now can be saying. All Rose showing us here is good at checker and pepper sauce. What's your own one there, go? Then listen to what she gonna say. It's not the person's.
Not into the parents did everything right. His mother and father was with him to that practice ground. He wasn't coming to make the decision that he made. Daddy. Carmelo Anthony father never pulled a gun or pulled a knife on anybody. Carmelo Anthony mom never pulled a knife. That's why you need to walk around with your receipt. And now they make it easy. Now when you stop to Walmart, they can ask you, they find out you want to email, you want it for it to come to your phone. That's the second that little boy made. I don't see.
Well, you must say going to in, right?
Yeah, for you to talk about what you talking about. I don't see.
Well, you must say going to in.
One thing about me and you on this internet, you will never have the last day on me. I don't see you, man. I don't see you. Okay? I know my baby daddy. I know who. I know my first child. I know my first child grandma. Her child, my daughter grandma. I know her grandpa. I know her uncles and auntie. She chose the life she wanted. I was on the phone yesterday morning with her uncle. He called me from all the way Florida. She chose the life she wants to live. That means that she ain't got family in her life. That means that she ain't got good family in her life. Her grandpa called me from all the way Liberia right now on vacation. Okay? They know my phone number. They know where to find me. They know. That was simple.
Whoa.
You don't know your baby daddy there.
Oh my
Your
god.
baby daddy there. What you start having, you know,
This shit.
this conversation on the situation is soft, right? Can somebody be soft? You that was red. You got
Yo.
different
Yeah.
children. Children got the same last name. And most of them, the only reason why that Ghana name even stick around to claim.
Oh, she is city of the where. I see Seji calling Rose to herself, right? And Rose
But
telling
people
her,
can't say when you ask people questions, they are people in the end, they can't say they don't respect themselves. So they want a woman to call them, I know my Eve time or thing. She can't talk about some. I don't know what I'm talking about. Girl, the thing that I'm saying that simple public record shit, you don't need to work in the jail or in the prison to know this simple GED thing. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Some old Rose coming to Ghana. What thing Rose coming to Ghana tell me? What thing I say that what thing I say that not us already? I only said what I read. I made Sarah to understand it. So what the fuck are you talking about? Talking about some old little put the boy in. Girl, you're trying to do dumb on the internet, yeah. So somebody can say one thing, y'all can't all the person gonna come for you. Like I give a fuck. But think that what did I say here that's not already outside? The thing what I said, the thing what I read. So what the fuck is you talking about?
50. You are the fuck familiar.
No, man. Soon somebody gonna talk to things, they don't be talking to say they know something. Girl, I work in the jail. I process people every single day. You can't tell me shit about bail. You can't tell me shit about protected custody. You can't tell me shit about none of that shit. That's something that I deal with every single day. Matter of fact, I just got done dealing with it literally 30 minutes ago. So you can't tell me shit. Can't tell me, Sil. Don't play hard, man.
So the girl, the nigga might be out of the. I would listen to Rose to see if she will say that.
And who don't know that when you get bail, you can go to bail's bond and they can give you 10% of your bail and pay lower amount. Even a person that don't work in the jail knows that. So, girl, you're not saying shit here. I know what needs to. What's wrong? He because I have to deal with what? Hot as hell.
Oh, sorry, I just had a toast. I'm just not eating breakfast. If they please tell me where they sell the best African food in your city.
I know because what might be good to me might be bad to you, my sister.
Go to
Mm.
Musu, go to Cynthia
Yeah,
Pinda.
Musu Spa can sell good food. I think Musu Spa can sell good. You better go ask Uncle Robert. He the one can eat at all the restaurant in me. I know. I
Call
don't lie
Cynthia
to you.
Pinda, call Musu Spa.
I don't lie to you. I don't know. Ask Uncle Robert. You can see they make it be
Some
eating all
people are
this
spoiled,
sweet food and
and it
everything.
trickles down to their children. Especially if you hurt your mother and not blessed by your mother. Rose need to get upper hand from Facebook. Well, I'm not reading that whole thing.
Put it add on man. Say hot flesh.
I have no problem with putting me a rose here. I gotta be very careful what I say here. Like I
Well,
said, I don't know if you
one
look at
thing they
it
put in
bound.
the content there, right in the comment section here. Tin
Yeah,
in
I
what
don't know if you
public
look at
record,
it bound
blind
or
put
she's
it there,
saying it.
this thing you think can come up, right? They want somebody can be.
I just read what I saw on Facebook. First of all, I thought it was even a lie. I thought it was a made up story. But then need to find out that it's true when I heard Rose saying that it's true. So now wait and see. As of now, I repeat, I don't know her whereabouts. I'm not going to speak on that because I don't know her whereabouts at this junction. But when stuff like this happen, that's thing for us to be happy about. Because we all got children. Praying for other people's children not to function well. Praying for other people's children to fail. I think is broad witchcraft.
But CRO, let's be realistic here now. Not because you're a Rose not facing your issues. Let's say if that was
Nobody
her.
wants it, nothing.
If that was her, do you not think she would do it to them too? Like, let's be realistic here. If that was what are those children in she fighting with kids, that would have happened too. You think she wasn't gonna speak on it?
But that because they are enemies now.
Yeah, now so of
Those,
course they're gonna
I
be
mean,
excited about that. It's
what
unfortunate.
they are enemies now, so we don't expect any clapping, or waiting for good news to come from that, or I should be calling. They are enemies, of course. You expect, the other side to be happy to hear bad news.
And I also Sarah and I also feel like if you and Rose wasn't on common ground, because she saw you pepper sauce or whatever the case is, have you found some type of simple common ground, you probably would have spoke negative about it too. That's good if y'all was beefing,
No, I was okay.
if y'all was on bad terms, like y'all used to be.
Ross, so you didn't get me, eh?
Honestly, though you are work over this time, so I don't be on Facebook in the
I
nights.
already said what I had to say concerning that case. I spoke my
But
truth.
but it was positive, right?
Well, I was not very positive. I'm not we call it positive, but I critique. I critique in a way that I said that the local upbringing was messed up. I said what I said. You
Yeah.
can't blame her for now. It's her upbringing. Is the way she was raised.
And people
You know.
always want to speak on Rose, baby daddy. Sarah, sometimes in life things can happen, right?
Uh-huh.
And people can do stuff. When you get to meet that boss, Sarah, when it's somebody that down to earth will take their pins off their butt and give it to you, like I literally grew up with Fuku. That boss is a very nice, respectful person. Sometimes things just happen. People just go the wrong way. People go the wrong crowd. Cause people, I see people be dragging Fuku here all the time, or because he, whatever the case is, he in jail for. But that boy is really a good person. Like I grew up with Fuku, who lived literally next door for so many years.
Mm.
He's not a horrible person. Yes, he did a horrible thing for whatever the case may have been, but Foku is not like he's a very nice, very quiet, down to earth person. And just unfortunate that he found himself in that situation.
If they try to put me in situation, you know I will
But
not
I
be
know
able
that
to
boy.
handle.
I know that boy very well. It was a bit daddy. That was my
Okay, okay.
boy.
So he used to live in New Jersey.
Yeah, he used to live in Trenton. We all used to live in Trenton. We all were living there when the incident happened. We all was suddenly around when they got locked up. Not everything they
Okay.
read out that boy, but that boy is the truth. That who's not like that. That boy is a good person. And
Also,
just
is it true that he passed somebody?
I don't know. I didn't see. I was not there. But the way people can speak of that boy, not how that boy looking sorry and see that boy and say to say, I that boy ain't talking anything here, boy, that boy, yeah.
But you don't apply what talk, you see.
I know
People
that
will speak
boy.
flower. You expect them to say, oh, the boy that great boy, the boy want to go better, that flower talk. That's true. That's what you say is that all to attract it. They say where to take for that, I
Mhm.
mean, I don't know what they want me to say this in this competition now, We want to pray for the best that when they go to court, things will turn out not too bad in her favor. She's still young. So her life don't just go away, just wasted, Those are all quite a wasted years. We got children too. When you pray bad for other people, other things will happen bad for your own too. Yes, she did pass somebody.
What do you mean? How can a good person certainly turn into a bad person? Absolutely, it can happen. A situation can. You don't know what if he did something to somebody. You don't know what. What I don't thought that thing again, man. That be that thing. You don't know what you don't know what stage he was in that he had to do what he had to do, and if he didn't do what he had to do, it would have been his life or the person's life. You don't know that. If you're in a situation where it's your life, it's my life or Ciara's life, and I feel like I can take Ciara out, I'm gonna take her out. I ain't gonna let her take me. That boy, a good person, good human being. That boy,
Mm.
very nice.
So you've been knowing him for a long time too.
Yeah, I know Faku for a long time. Like we used to live when that whole thing when they said the boy killed somebody incident who was neighbors.
Mm.
I know Faku for a long time. Faku been in jail for a while now, probably 13 years. I know Faku very well. I'm a big bro.
Yeah, I think I want making this particular story sad. If your dad is locked up, yourself don't want to be locked up too. I think I want making this case sad. You know, some children will put a head together, go to school, become a lawyer, just because of that. Make something of themselves. That what her own man was saying. We get who are responsible for the little girl. But then again, we say the upbringing. Let's go back to the upbringing. What happened when she was little?
Sarah, when I put and get bad upbringing, they can come out to be good though. So that thing about that oh the person upbringing, that's not true sometimes. Some people
Yeah,
then
I
can
would say
come out to be very bad in foster homes. I mean, and they can grow up to be great people.
sometimes,
Yeah.
most of the time, family pardon. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what all this going to end up to. And I pray anyway. This it's a public record. So if any J town or whatever, it will be public. But if you ask me here this afternoon or this morning, I don't want to sit here and just be praying for bad thing to happen to somebody on the chat.
You know that one? Cool.
If that one is wish hunting. Only because me and the person get problem. If I get problem with you, let me have a problem with you. Now your child.
Facts.
I see a yes. I
Yeah.
see a lot of people on Facebook trying to
Whoa.
reverse the anger on the children. And it is wrong. It's just that these days I choose not to answer to certain people. I would not do that. But I heard somebody saying words out of their mouth, I would say, wow. So people are this evil-minded. When it comes to people cheering, that's the highest form of witchcraft. To wish bad for other people cheering. You see the truth and you stay lying. I mean, you stay in denial.
Now the only choice. What? There goes that.
In other case, I enjoy the way my other experiential daughter narrated and lay what down in the casting. So I just leave it down.
Oh, they don't see.
That one, I gave it to Soko TV. I enjoy the way Soko TV handed it, they fed it back to her. That woman spoke
But
words out of her mouth. I said, what? Yeah. The internet can witchcraft. The particular individual here, my people, your mate, I keep telling you, I should be comparing my children to my classmates, my childhood friends. They ain't making sense. I know you from nowhere. That way I can't know you. The person who tried to be comparing with your daughter, that Andrew Moses, with children that you are doing it. Leave my daughter and look. I say don't know you. I say don't know your daughter. We know you, Marco. You ask a lady, you know so person, no, mommy, I don't know her. Because they never sat in the same place. Everybody pray for the to be better. What kind of mind want a child to be good? Leave my children alone. Back them. Leave my children. Go for 80 more risks. Or 80 more say, wherever more say. That our children is of this way. Leave my children there alone. When I heard Soko TV replay that thing, I was like, you are witchcraft. You are very jealous human being. You need serious Jesus. My daughter don't know your daughter. I'm not your mate. It's not for Facebook. I don't know who you are. Hi, James. That Facebook know people to know. What are you? Go heal. I don't want to talk too much this morning because it'll be like I'm going back to yesterday. I don't want to go back and forth with your kind. Go sit down somewhere. Go work on yourself. I'm working on myself here. We're not comparing children yet. Me and you. Go compare your children with your mate. The woman who stole your husband. According to you. Carry your wish apple to her children. Direct the energy to her children. Leave my children alone. Leave my children alone. I never slept with your husband. If you are not count Facebook on the platform to bring a Nia, you know who the fuck he is. Leave my children alone. I won't go back and forth with you. You work my time on here. I listened to that guest, see, and she will replay you that I even heard some of the words that came out of your mouth. Leave my children alone. I beg you. I get time for your daughter. I see your daughter. I won't know what is she doing. That I'm my business with her. I see you. Go sit down. You are very, very envious, petty, wicked, jealous. Leave my daughter alone. She know you. But man did not F your husband, your ex-husband. You are still living in the same town. People barely see me. People barely see me around here. I said went through divorce. You hear me count Facebook, just yelling all day. Let sleeping dogs lay. Leave my children alone. I beg you. Focus on your own. Leave my children. Cause how witchcraft can start. You already started it. I see you now collaborating. Leave my fucking children alone. Go play your witch somewhere else. The woman who took your husband for you. That I mean. Leave my daughter alone. Leave my daughters. Leave my son alone. I asked you to switch cherry. Did I ask you to trade children? No, I did not. Comparing Ovie to your son for what? Ovie is autistic. How can you compare an autistic child to a child who is not? You tell all that your limit, your mindset, your you are limited. Go sit down. Go read your APC. What kind of nonsense is this? Somebody stab your daughter? Somebody stab your daughter for graduating? Just last year I heard you on the Facebook here, TC $80. So the same thing you wish for $80, that ain't kind of your daughter. You see? I can remember. You're all on Facebook and giving an announcement on $80. Andrew Moses' stepdaughter. They see water you drew from the well for your friend daughter. That is the water you're saying you drinking now. So what do you cry about children? As a learning how to drive. So children are street smart. So children are not street smart. We okay over here. She get her little job. She do her little thing. She order her clothes on her own. Down to the dress she wore for prom, the dress she wore for graduation. And her sister can order her thing. Her hair, put me. The hair she wore her hair for graduation. That was it. So what is your daughter doing? That essay not doing? What is your daughter doing that essay not doing? The only thing she got our license here. TikTok. Everybody get TikTok on their phone. Everybody get Snap on their phone. Leave my fucking children alone. Focus on your children. You must say, when competition can never be. My friends, they say what they must say with age mates. I'm not comparing the children. When you live to that, you'll be miserable. That comparison syndrome, it makes people miserable. That's just me. Anything they want, they order it. But they ask me first. We communicate with each other. We live in a simple, quiet life. We're not comparing children a year. You my children alone. Focus your energy on the people who you and they can not pay. Situation going on. Go lay a reef to read a reference. Take you. I say, oh, I say, oh, I say, oh. I said, no, you. You actually said you were my friend, and the two children were friends. The two girls were never friends. The two girls were never, they don't even know each other. I said, it's quiet, lay back. She got a few little friends, and and we are just okay. What kind of bullshit is this? We were sitting down on the Facebook that you the one brought your daughter's story here. You the one brought your daughter's story to the Facebook. We were here. We know nothing about your daughter. So it should be mad at anybody, it should be you. You explain too fucking much. Come read your APC, your SOSO, and drop my goddamn name. Leave my children alone. Compare them to your mate children that you and 80 get comparison. Hope I make myself clear. I don't fuck with you. I don't know you. Go and get a life. Take care of your problems. I will take care of mine. Everybody get their own problem. Everybody get their own demon to deal with. Everybody get their own attack. Everybody get their own situations in their life. That is dealing with. We don't just set the on top of way. You came and told us that there's a woman that came from other state that told your husband for you. You say there's a woman that took your husband for you. I think that a woman you should be paying attention to. I'm near my children. I don't give a damn what your son doing. I don't care what your daughter doing. That's my business. I don't care. They don't know me. I don't know them. And the funny thing, you just attach yourself to me and my children, they're starfish. I care. I do not care what you're doing with yourself. That you and your children are your business. The only thing I care about is what me and my children doing. And the only thing that concern me They told me my sharing it with. And I come in, nobody wants to go see. Oh, if you compare what it's doing, oh, okay. Oh, they put it in the only way. They make out to the ultimate in Facebook. And lucky. That comparison thing, and lucky. That when the wish cry, they can be up at that comparing. Don't you know? It can be miserable. What is there comparing children, comparing your life, comparing the one year? It make you live a miserable life. Then your children do that. My children will do that. We homo you. I don't know what to take the afternoon. I see I'll be by the grace of God, I'll be back tonight. Woman turned 23 yesterday. Please don't forget. 23 that also the cash out. Traffic. Yeah, try. Walk out there on low and sell it on my head. Must I get my own low? I carry my own load. It's too heavy to carry. But I still carrying it. You told me what the face for you. Give me my children alone. You are alone. We don't harm you. Oh, they say Facebook went down a few minutes ago. I will not on there. I'm telling you. This is so disturbing. So Yehu Johnson is back in the country. Yehu Johnson is back in Philadelphia. She said we should be patient with her. This is graduation season. She's celebrating. Mm. Oh, no. Who dress open in the kind of offer here? What? No, I think that AI, they're gathering of Liberian brunch or Liberian festival. No. Tala. The AIN, eh? I think this is AI. Nobody will trust it in a Rema. What do you think? It says AI for real. AI. Amen. What happened now? I see you to there. Well, they say they get money after collecting 650,000. Yeah. Yeah, like AI. All right. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. We'll be back on there for more cheese, for more hot topics by the special grace of God. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tonight, almost 1 o'clock. Let me go run errands. Please forgive me. Excuse me, Ami. Excuse me. I'll be back tonight, okay? Thank you.